Pisces, my wonderful Pisces, thank you for coming to visit me on my channel today. My name is Steven. I've been reading tarot for about 20 years, but being online is a very new thing for me, and I'm hoping to build this channel because there's a lot of people I'd love to reach and a lot of people I'd love to give advice to and help at the end of the day. So the format for this timeless reading, it's a timeless reading, which means whenever you come across this reading, it's going to be pertinent to you and be appropriate for you at the time. So the format of the reading is I'm going to do the first half on your career and finances, and then the second half on love and relationships. Let's get into it. Spirit, what do we have for Pisces for finance and career? What do we have for Pisces for finance and career? What do we have for Pisces for finance and career, Spirit? Thank you. Finance and career. Let's see where we're going. Bottom of the deck we have the Four of Swords. So just a quick explanation how I do my readings. I move from recent past, in other words what you've come out of already, currently what you're in at the moment, some hidden stuff which you might not be aware of. It might be things going on in the background at work, for instance, or just subconsciously. Some advice from Spirit and from the universe, and a likely and potential outcome. I understand that up until here it is what it is and what I see, but you still have free will to change this potential outcome. But if everything continues as it is, it's likely that this will be the outcome. So let's have a look at career and finance for Pisces. I think what you've come out of and what's behind you and what's in the past, I think you were pretty satisfied at the end of the day. You've got both the mother and the father figure here. Certainly the father figure of love and relationships, and the mother figure of the deck. I consider her the mother figure. So I think you've come out from a fairly balanced scenario in the past, and now you've moved into this scenario where you are, where things are just changing. The Wheel of Fortune, you can feel change happening, and the Wheel of Fortune you seldom have any control over at the end of the day. And the Wheel of Fortune is usually a change for good. In other words, it's coming from the bottom and moving out to the top. The opposite card to that is the Tower, where things are going from the top and coming down to the bottom. And the Wheel of Fortune is generally moving up in your favor again, and you can feel it happening. And if you don't feel it happening, please know that it is happening for you. And this may have to do with money, because I see whatever you're doing right now is leading towards a new way of making money, or you're starting to work on a new project which would take you into a better financial status later on, or perhaps you've just got a new job. What's hidden from you and may just be in your psyche or your subconscious, Pisces. There's a choice coming for you, and it's a logical choice, a choice that you have to make based on looking at research. In other words, this could be right for me because of these numbers, and this could be right for me because of those numbers, or I may take this because I can live there, or I can't take it because I can't live there, that kind of scenario. But also know that whatever you're doing is on target at the moment. Okay, so whatever you're planning, whatever your methods are, however you're managing your career, it is on target. Okay, and people can see that it's on target, or even in your subconscious you know that you're doing the right thing. Some advice from the universe: don't overindulge, Pisces. This may be the time to step back from going out too often, drinking too much, smoking too much, overindulging in drugs. Perhaps if you are do have a drug problem, it may be the time now to stop, or to at least step back. So it's kind of just a warning card, and try not to obsess about stuff. Okay, so if you obsess about something, chances are you're not going to get it. So if you're obsessed with a certain goal, for instance, just take a step back from it and let things play out at the end of the day. And look for the opportunities and take action on opportunities. There are definitely opportunities out there, but you have to look for them. So the advice and the actions you need to take is to step back from obsessing about an outcome and look for the opportunities, because what you're doing right now may not be the only thing that is right for you. There may be something bigger on the horizon. The likely outcome based on this, Pisces, I see things happening pretty quickly anyway. So if you do have a goal that you're working towards financially, it's going to happen pretty quickly. Those mails or messages are going to come in pretty quickly, and you'll be able to build on it really quickly. And the Emperor in the outcome is fantastic from a finance and career point of view, because the Emperor is like for me is like the proud father of the deck. And if the proud father is looking at how you're handling things, be sure that it has a good outcome at the end of the day. So stay strong. Stop obsessing about something which might not be happening quick enough. Do keep your eyes out for opportunities that may not look opportunistic, if you like. So in other words, if you're currently applying for a job, maybe put in that application for the job that you think you may not be suitable for, but they may be looking for your personality at the end of the day. And the overall energy is the Four of Swords, Pisces, and I get the feeling that you've been battling for a little while now, maybe a long while, and but there's enough rest. There's enough rest and energy that's built up to handle any new scenario, which appears to me that it's going to happen really quickly. I hope that makes sense to you. Let's move on to love and relationships, Pisces. My weird shuffling process. Saves my cards. I do love these cards. They've been with me for 20 years at least. And they tell me stories. Nearly forgot that one. Spirit. What do we have for love and relationships with Pisces? What advice can we give Pisces about love and relationships? What advice can we give Pisces about love and relationships? Love and relationships for Pisces, Spirit. Thank you. Yes, I like that one. Two more shuffles. Let's do it. Pisces, love and relationships. So the overall energy is the Three of Cups, and this is a great card to have as an energy, because it's a celebration card, celebrating with friends, not necessarily a new relationship, but celebrating with friends and having a good time. And it's a general feel-good card at the end of the day, and I'm glad this has come up as the overall energy. So Pisces, I see in the past you've come out of this, and it really, this is really looking back. Six of Cups is usually like an ex or somebody from the past that you were in some kind of relationship. Maybe it's been around a long time. But that was in the past, and you've moved away from that. And in that relationship, you may have been the kind of father figure, or the one who's looked after the relationship, and possibly the other person hadn't been doing the same. So when this comes up in a relationship scenario, it's kind of an unequal experience. So I feel but that was in the past, and the Knight of Swords tells me in the current situation that you've cut that off. You've cut that off, and you're reassessing your goals for relationships at the moment, and but I do get the impression that the new goals you're setting for yourself are the right ones for you. You know, you've taken lessons from the past, and you're making it right. And be sure, Pisces, when I talk about relationships, it could very well be a work relationship, or a relationship with a sibling, or your parents, or something like that. Okay, but my point is that it looks like you're in a change of behavior phase, looking towards the future. What's hidden from you, Pisces, is that what could be going on in the background is that you may be overburdened by other things right now to be ready for something new, or to change the way you're doing things, or to change the status in your relationship. But believe me, without that burden, you have so much to give. There's so much love that you have, that you can give, but there is a burden at the moment, and the universe knows that. So some advice from the universe in this column is, the universe is telling you, even though you feel like this can never happen for you again, because you maybe have gone through this experience, even though you feel that way, it certainly can. And universe advises that you map out the pros and cons of what you may be looking for in the future. So physically write down, as if it's a vision board, of the kind of person you want to attract, and don't feel stuck where you are. You know, don't be tempted to turn around and give up at the end of the day. So open those opportunities by writing those things that you value in a relationship, and the kind of things that you would value in a partner, and when I say relationship, it may be a new business partner, or somebody that you're looking to employ, or something like that, or even a relationship with your parents. If you want to renew a relationship with a parent, it's a good idea to write down the things, the values that make sense to you and that are important to you, so that you can tackle this change in relationship in a measured and clever way. So potential outcomes, Pisces, I see you definitely looking to the future. You know, you're definitely looking for another relationship, or you're definitely looking to change the way you manage your relationship at the moment. You're very cognizant of the fact that whatever happened here, and you cut this off, there were reasons, and you recognize the reasons, and you're looking forward now with a clearer mind, and you're better equipped to make decisions when you meet somebody new. And you're learning to look at relationships from a completely point of view. You know, what you need out of a relationship, what you thought you needed out of a relationship may not apply anymore. You know, that's why you felt so comfortable here, and something happened. You may have been very unequal. You may have been giving everything and the other person not giving anything. So you need to look at aligning your values with any new relationship, Pisces, for it to be a success, because the Three of Cups is a celebration card, and this is the overall energy, and I get the impression that the universe is happy about the way you're going about things. Thank you for sticking to the end, Pisces, and please drop a like and even subscribe to this channel if you feel like it. It helps me build this channel because it's pretty new at the moment, and I look forward to seeing you again.